The surgery arrived, bringing with it a mixture of anxiety and excitement. Taehyung was on the tap, carefully selecting routes outward for the hospital. He handed up his soft, elegant dress. Taehyung, wine, I have picked this one for you. Wear this today. Wine, touching the fabric. What color is it, Taehyung? It's pure white, like a new beginning. Well, spanning, white. Alright, I will get a chance. As he went to get ready, Coco was pacing restlessly around Taehyung's feet. He knew something big was happening. He let out a sharp, persistent bark, looking up at Taehyung with the pleading eyes. Taehyung leaning to pet him. No, Coco, you can't come this time. Dogs aren't allowed in the hospital. Coco wasn't having it. He started rolling on the floor, whining and making a dramatic sense to show his protest. Exactly. Listen, buddy, if you stay home and guard the house, I will bring you the cutest new toy on our way back. Deal? Coco stopped mid-roll. He looked up at the young, gave a short, happy bark as if to accept the bribe, and finally settled down. Almost let you step out. A white dress flowed around you, making you look like an angel descending from the clouds. The young stood frozen, his eyes locked on you. The sunlight from the window hit your face, and for a moment he forgot to breathe. While waving your hand in the air, T, are you still in the room? Why is it so quiet? Frank stepped out of his trance, a warm flush hitting his cheeks. Yeah, oh yes, I'm here. You look incredible. Come here. Your hair is a bit messy at the back. Let me fix it. You stood still as things stepped behind you. His fingers were gentle as he got at your soft locks. But as he looked at the nape of her neck, an uncontrollable wave of affection washed over him. He leaned down and placed a soft, lingering kiss on your shoulder, right where the race began. Your breath hissed, your heart began to drum wildly against your ribs, the warmth of his lips sending a tingle around your entire body. Even Coco let out a sudden loud bark, as if to remind you too that he was still watching. The two of you jumped slightly, breaking the intimate spell. Then cleared his throat, feeling a bit embraced, but smiling nonetheless. Taehyung, why start asking? We should go. The doctor is waiting. You noted your face glowing with a shy painful way. Taehyung took her hand, his grip firm and protective, and both headed downstairs. He was carefully guiding her down to the back staircase, his hand firmly but gently supporting her elbow to make sure you didn't miss a step. Just as both reached the final landing, a loud gasp echoed through the hallway. Mrs. Kim, oh, look at my beautiful children. Where are you two going looking so perfect? He froze. His parents were standing in the living room, beaming with joy. Before he could say a word, his mother rushed over and pulled both of him into a tight, suffocating hug. Tears suffocating. Mom, don't breathe. Whiskey, releasing ball but still holding the hand. Look at you two. You were even colorful naked. My son, who didn't want to get married, is now acting like a lovesick teenager. Thanks, father, mistakenly walked over with it. His tear was clean in his eyes, leaning against his skin. Stricken. I remember exciting, someone saying that this marriage is nothing to me. Now the same someone is carrying bags in the house and personally picking out white dresses for his wife. My, how the tables have turned. I'm brushing her. Father, please, we're in a hurry. The hospital is waiting. Mrs. Kim, oh, the hospital. So the famous Dr. Kevin is finally here. Look at my son. going to the ends of the earth to bring back his wife smile. I never knew you had such a romantic heart there. Did you pick out that rose in her hair too? You stood there blushing a deep shade of crimson, even though you could not see their faces. You could hear the playful love in their voices. One shiny, Mom, Dad, I mean, he has been very kind to me. Miss Sikkim, kind. My dear, kind is an understatement. This boy has been acting like your shadow. I heard he even flew Coco today just to win his favor. At the mention of his name, Coco barked loudly and started circling things like they ran over to Mr. Kim, wagging his tail as if confirming everything. Yeah, even you, Coco, you are on their side now. Mrs. Kim, see, even the dog knows you are weak. Look at his hair, honey. He's turning as red as a tomato. King's face was hot and burning. He tried to pull you toward the door, but his mother blocked the way, tucking a new strand of hair behind your ear. Mrs. Kim, wait. I need a picture of the couple of the year. Before you leave, why lean a little closer to Tay. Tay, put your arm around her. Don't be shy now. We saw you kissing her shoulder earlier. Yeah, actually, we saw that how Mrs. Kim laughing. The curtains weren't fully closed, son. Your mother has eyes like a hawk. You nearly tripped over your own feet in embarrassment. Then didn't wait for another second. He scooped you up in his arms, brother style, to avoid many more days. That's it, we're leaving. Mom, then stay here and play with Coco. We have an appointment. As he practically ran toward the girl waiting in his arms, his car shifted further down the roadway. Mr. kept shouting, good luck, Wyatt. Bring back your sight. So you can finally see how red his face is. Mom inside the seat of the car, Tian let out a long, exhausted sigh, leaning his head against the steering wheel. He was breathing softly beside him, your hand covering your mouth. Tian, don't you start to whine. Well, I didn't say anything, Tay, but your heart is beating really fast. Tian, grinning despite himself. That's because my parents are terrifying. Now let's go. Get your eyes fixed before they decide to follow us to the hospital. The door opened and the nurse called him in. Dr. Kevin, a world-renowned specialist with a calm and commanding presence, was waiting for you. He looked at you with a professional yet kind gaze before turning to the medical files Tim had provided. Dr. Kevin, good morning, Mrs. Kim. Good morning, Mr. Kim. Please make yourself comfortable. Mrs. Kim, I have reviewed the history of your accident, but I want to hear it from you. Can you tell me exactly what you experienced now? Any flashes of lights, any shadows? You soared hard, your voice barely a whisper. Taehyung squeezed your hand in encouragement. While most of the time it's just nothing deep back, but sometimes, especially when the sun is very bright or when there are fireworks, I feel a faint warmth or a tiny flicker of gray, but it never turns into a shape. It's like beginning behind a very thick black curtain. Dr. Kevin, I see that flicker is a very good sign. It means the optic nerve might not be completely dead. For the next 2 hours, he was checking through a series of glaring checks. Then was forced to stay in the waiting room, pacing back and forth, unable to sit for even a second. Inside, a few cold metal instruments against your eyes and heard the hum of advanced scanning machines. Nurse, keep your eyes steady, Mrs. Kim. Look straight ahead, even if you can see the target. Just hold still. You feel vulnerable and scared. put the Taehyungg's hand to her. You felt adrift in the dark. Every beep of machine sounded like a countdown. Finally, the test was over. He was guided back to the office where Taehyung was already waiting. His face paved with worry. He stood up the moment you entered. Taehyung, are you okay? Did it hurt? Whined, attempting a smile. I'm just a little tired, Tae. Dr. Kevin working, holding a digital tablet displaying the scans of your eyes. He sat down and signed. A sound that made your heart drop. The young voice changed. Doctor, give it to us, Tae. Is there a chance? Dr. Kevin looked at the scans and then at the couple. Dr. Kevin, the accident caused severe hemorrhaging around the optic nerves, and the resulting scar tissue has been blocking the signals to the brain for 5 years. It's like a disconnected wires, however. He paused. A small smile appeared on his lips. Dr. Kevin, the scans show that the nerve itself hasn't atrophied as much as we feared. The flicker Mrs. Kim mentioned is because there is still a tiny path of light getting through. Based on these reports, I believe there is a 70% chance of restoring her vision through a specialized microsurgery. You gasped, your hand flying to your mouth. Taehyung felt like he could finally breathe again. Taehyung looked at you. Your sightless eyes were now glistening with tears of hope. He turned to the doctor, his voice filled with a new kind of authority. The authority of a man who would do anything for the woman he loved. Taehyung, doctor, do whatever it takes. Prepare the surgical team. I want the best of everything. When can we start? Dr. Kevin, we have a slot open tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We will need to admit her today for preparation. Taehyung turned to you and took both of your hands in his, leaning in close until both foreheads touched. Taehyung, do you hear that whine? Tomorrow morning, you are going to be brave, and I am going to be right outside that door the entire time. No more curtains, okay? Why crying softly? I'm scared, Tae, but I want to see you so badly, Taehyung, and I want you to see how much I love you. Let's do this. As soon as the car pulled into the driveway, Taehyung spotted his mother waiting near the porch with a triumphant grin. Without a second delay, he practically bolted toward the stairs. I'm whispering to you, I'm going to change. If I stay here, my mother will interrogate me every single second. At the hospital, I will be in the room. Before you could even respond, you heard his footsteps disappearing upstairs. You stood there giggling softly until you felt a warm hand on your arm. Mrs. Grimaniga again, you see, that boy is 28, but he still acts like a child when he's embarrassed. Come, Vanja, sit with us. Tell me, what did the doctor say? Is our baby ready for tomorrow? They sat on the sofa, and Coco immediately hopped up beside you, resting his head on your lap. You felt the warmth of the family around you as you reread Dr. Kevin's words. Apologies, the dinner was served. William finally comes downstairs, hoping the teasing phrase had passed. He sat across from you, trying to look serious. However, his father, Mr. Kim, had other plans. The clicking of silverware was the only sound for a few minutes until he cleared his throat. Mr. Kim, so the surgery is tomorrow. She will be able to see everything. Tae cautiously. Yes, Dad, it's a new beginning. Mrs. Kim, with a mischievous sparkle in her eyes. A new beginning indeed, and you know what? Every new beginning needs new life. Your dad and I were talking. Now that mine will be healthy and sing, don't you think this big manor feels a bit empty? Your spark falls mid-air. You feel a sudden heat rush to your cheeks. Tea and coffee. Mom, the house is fine. We have JC, the stuff, and Coco. Mrs. Kim, oh, don't give me that look. Coco is dark, eh? I'm talking about a little human, a little boy with your eyes. You're a beautiful girl with one smile. I'm not getting any younger, you know. I want to buy baby clothes, not just dog sweaters. You feel so embarrassed that you keep your head down, staring at your plate, as if you could see the food through the darkness. You remain absolutely silent, your heart drumming against your ribs. Chicken, look, you made poor wine's pieces, but wine dare to might hurt. Though I must admit, I have already picked out a name if it's a boy, something stronger like a future CEO. Ian, face turning bright red. Dad, we haven't even had the surgery yet. Can we get focused on one milestone at a time? Mine is nervous about tomorrow, and you're talking about babies. Mrs. Kim nervous nonsense. This is the perfect time we talk about it. Would not that be a dream? Finally spoke, your voice turning and shy, your face matching the red of the wine on the table. Well, Mom, I just want to be able to be a good wife first. I haven't even seen his face yet. Mrs. Kim, oh honey, you are already a perfect wife. That's why he's so crazy about you. Look at him, he can't even eat his steak because he's too busy making sure you are okay. Cooper seemed to understand the conversation. He read out aloud, having Barkan jump up, putting his paws on the edge of the table. Sitting up, you see, even Coco wants his brother or sister to play with. He's tired of being the only baby in the house. Coco, sit down. Mom, Dad, if you don't stop this right now, I'm taking mine to the hospital tonight and staying there until the surgery. Mrs. Kim ordered, we will stop for now. But mine, once the bandage comes off and you see how handsome my son is, you won't be able to say no to me. I erupted in laughter except for you. You were still hiding your face and Tia, who was frantically drinking water to hide his blushing face.